Hello guys, welcome to Netexpertz. My name is Sudhanshu Kapoor. In this session, we'll talk about how to implement NAT on server 2019. So let's start the session, guys. So I have one server. As you can see, that is the server name MSVR-01, and the server edition is server 2019 data center edition we're using over there in this server. Now I need to implement NAT. Okay, so for NAT, as you already know, what is NAT? NAT is what? It's a network address translation. It is used to translate a private IP address to public and public to private, like this. Okay, so for NAT, what requirements we need? I need two LAN cards. So as you already see that once I open LAN connection, so over there we have the two LAN cards, Ethernet 0 and Ethernet 1. Okay, so Ethernet 0 is my private network. It's connected with my private network. So my private IP address is 100.0.0.2, as I showing you. If I go to status and I go to details, this is my private network 100.0.0.2. This is the private IP address for I'm using in my private network, and this is the IP address I'm using in my private network. And we have a internet connection. So this is my public network, so I can run internet on the Ethernet one. So I just rename once to identification that which is my private one and which is my public one. So I go for this is my private network, and this one is the public. So this is my private LAN card, which is with connect with my private network, and this is the public network. Okay, this, and on this LAN card I can run internet connection. Okay, so now if I need to configure NAT on Windows Server 2019, so what I need to install one role. So once I open server manager, this is my server manager, and I need to install one role. The role name is remote access. I need remote routing and remote access services. Okay, if I need to configure NAT on the server 2019, so what services I need? I need routing and remote access services. So I go to add roles and features once. Just click on add roles and features. And over there, I'm going to install remote access services. Let us click on next. I choose role based or feature based installation. Click on next again. And this is my member server. Okay, server. And now I go to next. Okay, you can install this on the work group server also. Okay, this is my server. Actually, I log in as a work group administrator. Okay, but this server is joined in the domain as well. Okay, so I work as a local administrator in this server right now. So this is my roles. Over there we have the option. We have two services. We have one is remote desktop, and we have a remote access services there, and we have a remote desktop services. So I need remote access services to configure NAT on server 2019. So I just check this option. Okay, once I checked it, it shows me so many things. So with the help of this services, I am able to configure VPN, direct access, and so many other services. Okay, so right now I'm using this remote access. Now click on next. Now they ask me the features, so I don't do anything on the features. Simple click on next again. And now they give me the information about what is remote access. So remote access integrates direct access, VPN, and web proxy services in a single management console. With the help of remote access services, we able to manage direct access services, VPN services, and NAT services, and lots more. Okay, so now simple click on next over there, and we need to configure routing over there. So it's a routing, actually. You can say that. Okay, so we have a router actually. So if you talk about the ISP, so ISP has a router. On that router they configure the NAT. So we do routing, as you can say that. Okay, so we are going to do routing actually. Okay, so with the help of routing and remote access services, so I'm going to configure the NAT on the server 2019. So I just checked this option, routing, and as you can say that we have management tools are there, which is automatically installed. Some IIS components also, some part of IIS components also, it's going to install. Okay, and we have a remote access or remote server administration tools also. You're going to install this. Okay, click on add features now. These are the prerequisites. So this is, you can say that, routing and direct access and VPN. Be able to configure all these things with the help of remote access. Okay, now simply click on next. Okay, click on next again. So they ask me the default. They are the what in IIS, what components remote access need. It's automatically checked. Okay, you can check the components, the rest components also, if you required. Okay, so I can use the default settings, default components which remote access need in the IIS. So I just simply click on next again. I don't do anything on that. I just enable restart, automatic restart, click on yes and click on install. So it's going to install remote access in my server. Okay, so the service is installed, as you can see that configuration is required. Installation succeeded, as you can see that. So I don't want to configure over there on remote access. Okay, I don't want to configure remote access. I want to configure routing and remote access services. So this is the services through which I want to use routing and remote access. So I don't want to configure anything over there. Just simply click on close over there, and now go to tools. In tools, you can find out routing and remote access. We have two services. Okay, don't go for remote access management. Go for routing and remote access services. With the help of routing and remote access, we are able to configure NAT. So just click on this. I minimize this manager. Now you can see that there is the routing and remote access. Right now it's not configured, so it shows me the down arrow. Okay, so I need to configure this. So I'll right click on this, and we have the option configure and enable routing and remote access services. So just simple click on this, configure and enabling routing and remote access. Now simple click on next. Now over there we have the option NAT, network address translation. As I already told you, we can configure VPN and dial-up also with the help of these services. So first I need to go to, right now I need to configure NAT, network address translation. In upcoming videos, we configure VPN and dial-up also. So just click on NAT, network address translation, and click on next. Simple. Now they ask me to configure, use this public interface to connect to the internet. So it needs public interfaces. So I need public interface. This is my public interface. Okay, which is connected with the internet. As you can see, that is the internet. Okay, so I just simply click on next again now, and now I simply click on finish. And they gives me the warning over there. Routing remote access services is unavailable. To enable routing and remote access for the population region, like unable to open ports for routing and remote access in Windows firewall services. So if your Windows firewall is on, okay, so we need to sure that your port is available in the, or you can say that you can open this port. Okay, or you can open this routing and remote access services port in the firewall. Okay, so in my case, I don't have firewall right now. Means I don't I my firewall is off. So in that case, I don't want to do this. Okay, so this is for in case RS in this case RAS may not accept VPN connection. So this is for VPN connection. As you can see that if your firewall is on and your RAS services port is not open, so this services is not able to accept the VPN connection. So be sure in your firewall, your RAS services port is enabled. Okay, now simply click on OK. Now it's going to stop and start the services. So as you can see that it's starting the services, completing initialization. Now as you can see that the server is configured and started. Now it turns to green over there. Okay, now I expand it over there. I go to expand my IPv4, and over there we have the option NAT. Now once you click on NAT, it shows me my both the public and private, both the interfaces are successfully added in the NAT. So now with the help of my private network, now I'm able to send any data to the internet with the help of one public IP address. Okay, so that's it. This is the way how we can configure NAT in Server 2019. So that's it for the session, guys. I hope you're able to understand this session. If please subscribe the channel for more technical videos, guys. Thank you very much for watching.